Okay, guys, how's she going today? So, finally, a little bit calm today. She was a little bit windy. She was really windy last night. And, yeah, we are in the GoPro case. So, just because we're going to start part one of the install, or the CB install, yeah, I think the first thing we're going to install is the antenna mount. I'm going to have to maybe find some washers and level it because it might want to lean like this a little bit downhill or into the forward, and I don't want that. I want it perfectly straight up, so I'm going to have to maybe should have some washers here in the garage. If I don't, then I got plenty in the shop. So I also wanted to say here quick too, we hit the big 700 for subscribers on my channel, so that's pretty freaking awesome. So big thanks to whoever is my 700th subscriber, if I can speak. So big shout out to whoever's my 700th subscriber. Really didn't think it would happen anytime soon. So I did notice that I was at 699 subscribers last night, but then someone unsubscribed. So it might have been someone that maybe had subscribed by mistake. Maybe they were checking out my channel and they didn't like it and they unsubscribed. I don't know. Or they just subscribed it by mistake. I don't know. But then it went back down to 698. But this morning I hit 699 this morning, and then this afternoon I hit 700. So pretty freaking awesome. Hopefully we can keep our 700 subscribers. Obviously I don't have 700 views in my videos, but you know, I don't expect everyone to really watch my videos anyway. So yeah, I should be able to do everything by hand. I really shouldn't need the drill. I was thinking about bringing the D-walls out, but maybe we'll just try to use the screwdrivers. And yeah, so that's what we'll do. We'll install the mount. I'll have to try to find some washers first, because I know that's probably going to be a little bit cocked. So we'll have to straighten it. You know, making sure it's level. And that'll be episode or part one of the CB install. It's still a little bit cool out today, but it's not windy. So that's nice. The wind finally quit. Yesterday was just terrible for wind. I mean, it was blowing so hard last night that I get a weird noise going on in the corner of my house. It sounds like it's farting when I get over 30 miles an hour winds. So kind of stupid. I don't know what's wrong there, but in that stupid corner of the house. But I get a farting noise, so that's awesome. But yeah, so we're gonna go ahead here and install the mount. I'm just gonna probably just speed everything up, and that way it'll be kind of a short video for you guys. So I figured, why not just do this for my 700th, subscriber. You know, so yeah. So let's go do this, boys. Let's go install our CB. Okay, guys, so that's basically it there. Oh, there's a deer in the yard. And I gotta find any grass now. You can still see the CV antenna still giving her. I don't know if you can see through the light there or not, but she's still a little wobbly. If you noticed, now you guys are gonna say something. I know you guys are gonna say, "Well, you forgot to tighten the stud for it that the antenna goes onto." Actually, the reason why I didn't tighten it is because I'm not gonna leave it on. The antenna. I'm gonna leave the mount there, but I'm going to take the antenna and the stud off because I'm not going to put it on yet. There's no point of it getting damaged from the weather yet when it's not even being hooked and tuned. I think it should clear the garage door. It may hit the tip of it, but I hope that if the black thing falls off, I hope that the CV antenna will still work without it. I think it should. It's just a cover. You know, on the tip of the antenna. It's got that little black thing on there. And my weather radio has them too. So, and I know someone said that they were just there to, you know, keep you from stabbing your eyeball out when installing it. I guess if it does fall off, it probably won't hurt it. I actually kind of like the look of having like a little black tip on there. I think it makes it look a little neater. I do hope that the mount will hang on. They sent some pretty big screws for the mount, but the thing is that I had to pre-drill, obviously, as you guys seen. I had to pre-drill a little bit. I was hoping I could just run them in with the drill, but I couldn't. I had to pre-drill, and I actually accidentally broke my bit. When I was laying it was the last time when I was drilling there. When I was last drilling, I was laying the drill down on the concrete floor, and I guess the bit hit the ground first and it snapped it. So I'm gonna have to go pick me up another bit, but so yeah, I could probably just buy another hole. I need to actually buy another set because those bits are a couple of years old now. They should still work, but especially those tiny ones, you snap those like crazy, you know. So I have to obviously pick up another one. So that was actually the easiest part. What's going to be the hard part now is to route the coax cabling, and then I have to find a place to put the radio. I was hoping to put the radio on the dash there in front of the windshield, but I don't know. I'm thinking that that's not going to work. It would be awful tight there. That might cause a problem. So I don't know what I'll do for there. Excuse me. So yeah, I'm gonna have to think of something. And I'm also going to make, depending on where I put the radio, I'm going to make like a little cover for it. I'm gonna make it maybe out of some plexiglass so you can see through it, obviously. Or I don't want to make it out of wood because over time wood would rot. I know you can paint it and whatnot. That's just a waste of time. I'll just order some chunks of plexiglass. somehow glue it together. That's just to cover the radio, because I know what's going to end up probably happening is that it's going to get wet from the rain. I may accidentally leave them out, you know, and it might get the CB wet. So I don't care about the antenna, because the antenna is waterproof, and so is the mount, and so is the coax wiring. And the wire that I actually ordered, that coax wire that you guys seen, is actually the premium, which is like top of the line stuff. I actually ordered the, I guess that explains why it was so much then. I wasn't really even paying attention. They kind of recommended that one anyway, because it was way better than their standard coax wiring. It'll work. The only bad thing about it is that it's silver and not black, but no big deal. The only thing I have to do now would be to find a ground, somewhere where I can ground that antenna, because it's going to have to get grounded to something, even if it's, I don't know, even if it's just done to the, well, the chassis would be the best place for it, the frame. If I can find a bolt somewhere, maybe like where the muffler is at, I could probably ground it to the muffler, because the muffler is bolted to steel too, so, because it has to be for the heat. There's actually a deer down there, and there's a car coming too at the same time. Excuse me, I got a cough, guys. I think I'm getting what my sister had. My sister said that she was sick, awful sick yesterday. Oh, now I'm getting it. I have the cough, sore throat. It was getting better earlier, but now it kind of came back again. But I probably shouldn't be out in the cold, but yeah, so that's basically it there, guys. That was going to be the easiest thing to do, was just to mount the antenna and the mount. I wasn't even really thinking about putting the antenna on. I was just thinking about maybe doing the mount. Yeah, so another thing I had to do, guys, I had to actually bend the mount down just a hair bit. I didn't have to bend it a lot, because if I was going to put washers in it to stabilize it, so I didn't have to bend it, but then I realized, well, it's not going to really work, because then the screws are not going to go in all the way, and they're not going to get a hold of anything, right? It's not going to be a tight, snug fit. So I just went and bent the thing a little bit, and yeah, I just bent the mount just a hair bit, though. It didn't take much to. It took a lot to bend it, let me tell you, but to make it level, because I wanted it level with the ground. I didn't want it level with the four-wheeler, because if it was level with the four-wheeler, the antenna would actually be kind of like this. Okay, not like this severe, but I'm just showing you that, you know, it would be on an angle. It'd probably, it's like, this is perfectly straight, okay, and it'd probably be on an angle like that much, right? Just a hair bit. And I didn't even want that look. I wanted it perfectly straight, because if you get it perfectly straight, it'll look good, and it may maximize the range out of it. I don't know if that matters or not, but yeah, I'm not going to leave the antenna on, because not as of yet, because I still have to route the cabling. I got to find a place where I'm going to put the radio, and then on payday I'm going to have to probably order some chunk of plexiglass, make it like a cover for it. Not a very big one, it doesn't have to be very big, just enough to kind of keep the rain and crap off it so it doesn't damage it so bad. And that should do it. Yeah, I don't want to. I guess I probably could cover the radio in plastic too, like I did with the warning lights. But that, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe to me it just wouldn't look right. I don't know. I guess it doesn't bother me that they're on the warning lights, but I guess it bothers me on the radio. I guess I'm kind of a picky person, but we'll think about that later on. Yeah. So on payday, I'm going to also order some grounding wire, some 18 gauge grounding wire, so I can ground the antenna. Then I have to find terminal rings which won't be a big deal. I can get a pretty big pack of those on Northern Tool for decently cheap, like $20-$30. Yeah, and then we should basically be, we should just be about done with Big Red. The only thing that would have to be left to do would be to make a cover for the radio. Then we're fucking done. That's it, we're done. And then we'll have to work on the house afterwards. I think I'll have to get Big Red done. So, oh yeah, and I also have to order, I gotta also order a SWR meter. I gotta order that from rightchannelradios.com. Because I'm gonna have to be able to tune that. So, it'd be awesome if it was just perfectly tuned now, but I highly doubt that it is. It would be nice, but you get lucky once in a while, but very little do you get lucky, you know what I mean? So, if it's perfectly tuned, then fuck, it's perfectly tuned then, but if it's not, I'll have to tune it, so I'm going to need my tuner. So that's only like $30. You actually get the meter, and then you get a jumper cable, so that's going to be pretty awesome. So, yeah, anyways guys, I guess that's pretty much it then for part 1. Part 2, I don't know when I'll make that. That will probably be maybe just playing around with the radio, seeing where I can actually put the radio. I won't be installing it probably. I kind of would like to maybe mount the radio without having to use the brackets, or the bracket. What I was hoping to do is maybe just lay it on Big Red's dash there, you know, and then maybe I'm going to have to find a way somehow to tie it down so it doesn't fly off, but I could probably find some really long zip ties or or something like that to hold it down. I don't want to use the mount because it'll drill a hole, you know, into the thing, and then it might get rain in there and it'll ruin my further wiring, even though it probably should all be waterproof, but I don't want to take that chance. So, yeah, I'm not going to do it probably that. If I was going to mount it to the rack, on the front rack, then I'd probably use the mount, because the mounts or the rack's already kind of dickered anyway. It's already full of holes and scratches, so what's a couple more holes going to do to it, right? But if I decide to put it on the dash, which I'm hoping it will fit there, that's where I'll probably end up putting it. I'll have to just make sure I run my coax correctly, and may have to get my uncle down here, and might actually have to strip the siding off him just to get in there enough to route my wiring good enough. I don't know. My uncle doesn't even, my grandma and my uncle don't even know that I'm doing this. So they don't even know that I have the stuff to do this, so, but, whatever. I mean, they'll know because they'll see the antenna and the CB radio and stuff on them, so they're like, what the fuck is this? You know, so, once we get the four-wheeler done, we will be going over to the house and doing the house. And then once we're done with the house, then we'll do the car. That's 3 things I have to do. I'm about maybe 80% done with Big Red, and all that's left now is to run the wiring and the wiring for the CB and put the CB on, and then tune it. Tuning's nothing really. That'll probably just take a few minutes of your time, and that's basically it. So it won't take long to tune it. They say that you have to tune it on the outside of your building, like in a flat open yard or something. So I'm hoping by the time the time comes to tune this, because I'm probably not going to tune it until spring. I'm actually just going to go park on top of the dike, which is over there by the farm. I'll just park on top of there, and then I'll just tune it there, because at least up there I'll get good range. I don't know if I'm supposed to be doing that on top of a hill. I don't know. It's just to find out. If I find out that it's not tuned correctly because I did it on top of the hill, I'll just have to do it here on flat level ground. Just I guess just go in the field, like in the hay field there, and just park right in the middle or something, and then just tune it that way. So then that way it gets things in the way, and then you can fine tune it that way. Because when you do it on top of the dike, there ain't going to be any buildings or nothing in the way, you know. So, and yeah. So anyways, guys, I'm going to take off. I hope you guys enjoyed part 1. part 2 will be coming up at some point. Once again, big thanks to 700 subscribers. It actually does mean a lot to me. So if we get 800 by fall of 2016, that's awesome. My goal is to get 100 subscribers. You know, just 100 subscribers at a time. So I'm not asking for like 5,000 subscribers in one night. I'm just saying, you know, I want to get at least 100 subscribers a year. You know, that would be nice. That's my goal. I don't think it happened. I mean, it happened now, so that's freaking awesome. So yeah, anyways guys, I'm going to take off. If you guys have any suggestions, I guess on the CV stuff, maybe you guys got some links to some grounding wire, better stuff, give me the links, let me know, and whatever else you guys can think of. Alrighty guys, I'm going to take off, so I guess have a good day and stuff. So yeah, thanks for watching guys, take her easy.
Thank you.